If you have ever wondered how a college wrestler actually lifts, this video is for you. And I highly suggest, if you find value from this content, to do this workout on your own. Let's get into it. So for this workout, it's more of like a circuit with these couple supersets. And first up, we got the kneeling dumbbell shoulder press. Now here, I'm actually using 35 pounds. And actually, you're gonna see me, I'm gonna switch my other knee around because I figured that this way was actually a lot more better to stay upright. And that's the way you should be doing it. But these are pretty tough depending on the weight you go up to. I believe you're in the rep range of 8 to 12 for this week. Next up, we go right into the kettlebell swing. So after that first set, we go into the kettlebell swings, doing 55 pounds here. And one thing to note is I'm not just using my hips to get the weight up, but I'm actually helping by using my shoulders as well. So this is just a perfect, I think, workout. It just gets my heart rate up. I mean, gets me pumped up. So I love kettlebell swings. Moving on to the backwards bear crawl. So for these ones, we go 20 yards and we have a cone on our back. You know, the goal is to have your cone not fall off your back, to stay stable here. And this is a crazy forearm and shoulder pump like no other. So these are pretty awesome. Next up, now after we do those 3 in a row, basically in a circuit, we go to this next trifecta, which we got the landmine RDLs. Now here I'm using 90 pounds, which it was quite a bit, but also for like, I think we were actually doing 12 reps here too. So it was definitely a lot of reps. And this was giving me a crazy forearm pump, not including the feeling it in the lower back, the hamstrings, a little bit of the glutes, but you know, these were nice. One of my first times doing them. Going next up, we got the suitcase carry. So this is going to help working just basically the grip because, you know, we're holding 90 pounds as we're walking, but then also like your abs and obliques too, to make sure that your body is standing upright. So, you know, definitely go for weight on this one. You can, of course, again, use a kettlebell or even just a plate to make it maybe a little bit tougher on your grip strength. But, you know, this was just our nice turf area we got to do this in. We got Shu here. He's using 90 pounds as well. So probably next week we're going to go up. So don't forget, stay hydrated. I'm definitely sweating like crazy from this workout already. And I know you guys might not have a crazy thought out plan, but I have a solution for you.
So for today's workout, I'm actually using this app that I'm actually trying out. It's called Ladder. And something that like is new for me is like usually I'm on like a program like through the school and everything. And now that I won't have that privilege, it's really cool to also have like basically a personal trainer that's more so of a workout plan rather than just like a bunch of workouts. So we got dumbbells, got a cable machine, and let's get this workout going.
Like I said, they're not just challenges or influencer workouts, it's the real deal. It feels like you have a coach right there with you. Now, I generally hate when apps ask for a credit card to start a trial, or worse, make you pay before you even see what you're buying. Ladder doesn't do any of this. After you take the quiz and start a trial, you'll get a full week of workouts 100% free. And Ladder doesn't ask for any sort of payment info until after your free trial, so you have nothing to lose. It's less than $1 a day, no more random workouts at the gym. This is your plan. Get stronger with a plan today by downloading Ladder and starting your free 7-day trial with no credit card required. You can get $10 off your first month of Ladder. Just click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. Next up, we got the weighted push-ups. I'm just gonna do a plate for this one. I've actually never gone crazy much in weight, but there are guys on the team where we've had 3, maybe even 4 plates to kind of do this for a 1 rep max. But regardless, this is always a good one. Hypes up the team and whatnot. But as you can see, we're actually lifting our hands off the ground just to have no tension on our chest, get that big stretch as we press on up. And you might think it's just a push-up, but I'll tell you, with the weight, it gets very, very heavy. Now, next up is one of the hardest workouts that I wish I could still complete one, but there's I don't know anyone here at Parkside that can do one. I will say, I remember when we went and made a video with David Carr, he and his team and other people at Iowa State was saying that no one could do the Nordic curl until one person did it, and then it's like everyone was getting it. So I mean, that's kind of the goal now for this kind of workout set, because these Nordic curls are so hard. And as you can see, my tip that I learned from David was to use kind of the backs of your hands, so you're not really just pushing up, so that you're actually allowing your hamstrings to do a lot of the work. Now, after we did those 10 Nordic curls, we went into these partner shoulder flies. So I'm not gonna lie, this probably wasn't my favorite. I think I'd rather use dumbbells, but I think regardless, it was just maybe nice to link these two together in a superset. And then lastly, we went to the dead hang. Of course, just hang there on a bar as long as you can. This is going to tear apart your grip if you stay on until your very, very last moment. I will say, if you guys are doing dead hangs, don't maybe think about, okay, let me just hit a minute, or let me just hit, a minute, 20 seconds. Literally go until your fingers are feeling like they're going to fall off your hands, because that is the only way to get a way better grip strength and hang on longer.
First set, we're just gonna warm up with 315.
So for you guys who don't know, we're on the road to 315 bench. Me and Trooper, we're getting it. So we've been doing a lot of eccentric work. So that's basically what we're gonna do today, but you know, we'll just see what we can do here.
Let me switch the clips.
Dude, it's feeling really light today.
Looking real light. This is the best vibe we've had in this room so far.
It is.
Music, because music's on. Moving a lot easier than you, man.
Let's just see how the set goes. For me, it's gonna be light regardless.
Slower, push it.
One more.
Oh.
All right. Oh man. That got heavy.
You probably could have done that first slow one by yourself.
Really?
Yeah. I was picking up, I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't.
So the most I ever got with 225 was 7 reps. And that was, the last 2 at least were assisted. If you can lift it, it's lightweight.
Oh, this is really light.
6.
Wow. Come on. 7. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was the most I've ever done.
Yeah, that was your PR for sure. You're moving it today. Well, you even went eccentric on 8.
Dude, you know what's actually cool?
Tell me.
Is we've been benching, and I feel like I'm getting stronger.
We've been benching and you feel like you're getting stronger?
Which I think is what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, it's like if you lift weights and then you have protein, you'll eventually get stronger. And
So-
creatine,
That's
especially
it.
if you're having rise creatine.
That's what I'm figuring out. Use code Cayden now.
So I feel like going up a whole plate is still pretty a lot, personally. Oh, so there's this benching hack. We put the bands on the bench, allow you to have like extra traction on like your shoulders.
Really?
Yeah, so this 275 was my actual max, so like 2 years ago, and I did this trick. So like it'll allow you to help push back. I definitely have to get one legit, but then we might go into some eccentrics, I think.
Who knew?
Set. Whoa. Oh, so light. Okay, I'm gonna need help.
Yep. Just because it's so light. Push that sucker.
One more.
One more. Slow. Push. Push. Push.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Okay. You think you can get one? Dude, that was like all triceps at the top.
I mean, he got one, and I'm 20 pounds heavier than him. So I'd hope I could get at least one. That was really sad.
Push, push, push. Come on.
Is that the best way to spot, you think, the reverse hand? Because I don't think there's any way I can like curl this.
Yeah, probably. 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
4.
E-ball, get out the frame, bro.
E-ball just showed up.
E-ball is in the frame.
He personally can bench what me and him combined. 7.
I can't even press. Oh my gosh.
I got to a point where I was just kicking.
E-ball was in the frame.
Yep. I can't believe he's struggling on 135 pounds.
Eccentric though.
Light work.
Eccentric. E-ball, bench is yours.
Time for his max.
It's gonna fly like butter. Get that off.
A lot faster speed than us, that's for sure. I'm cutting the tape. Any last words? Last words on the lift?
Don't question our methods. We'll get there.
Let's go. Road to 315. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's a real possibility that I hit the 315 bench. But I'm going to have to put on some weight, I think. If you guys are wondering, so I wrestled 141 in the season, which, in the past, 2 months. But now I'm kind of staying steady around the kind of 158, 160 range. So I'm thinking if I can put on some more weight, but then also like still kind of slim down, not like be dehydrated and stuff like I was in season, but really just putting on muscle, I think we can make the 315 happen within the next 2 months. Easily. So we're creatined up right now. And if you guys want to use the exact same supplements I'm using from Rise, go check out the link in the description below. Use code Cayden. You save 15% off and it directly supports the channel. I've been staying consistent basically every single day since the end of season. And I will say I'm getting so much strength back. And it's really kind of crazy to realize how much of a long season as wrestling is. Do you really lose a lot of muscle if you are cutting a decent amount of weight? But regardless, I think if I would compete again, and tonight I have my first jiu-jitsu class, so hopefully that goes well. But I think I definitely would 100% go up a weight, so whatever that would be. But if you guys did enjoy this video and want more lifting specific videos, please make sure to like this video and then also leave a comment. But maybe if you guys don't have the accessibility to weights as much as I am right now, I definitely can still make more plans for you guys that you guys can use to correlate right back into wrestling. So that's gonna conclude this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next video.
Let me know if you're on skate, rolling with a gang, totally, man, you shake, totally with a gang.